I'm going to talk you through how to stain a board. So the stain that we use, it's like a wax base, or it's an acrylic base. And what it is, it's just like almost like really watered down paint. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your sponge brush and the stain, and what you're going to do is you're going to find the grain of the wood. In this piece of wood, this is 12 by 12 board, it goes left to right. So you're just going to take your sponge brush and just go left to right with that stain. And the thing with stain, so I'm going to make a few strokes, and then I'm going to take a paper towel and wipe it. So the nice thing about stain is the wood grain will come through. It's not totally opaque. And like if you don't want it to like see the wood grain, you just let the paint sit on it for a while. And the longer you let the paint sit on without wiping it, the darker your color will be. So I'm just going to go through left to right, do a few strokes, then wipe with a paper towel. I'm just going to finish that whole board like this. And you could even water down acrylic paints and use them like stain, just so like if you want to see, say if you want to put a whitewash on something, you take watered down white paint, sponge it, and then wipe it away, and you see like all the wood grain. So I'm going to just continue doing that. And the longer you let it sit on that wood, the more it's going to absorb. So just make sure you're timely, because you could always layer stain. You can't really take away anything. And this is a thin piece of wood, so you don't have to do, so I don't really have edges, but most likely your piece will have a nice edge, so make sure you stain those edges. So sponge them and then wipe them with the paper towel. And the nice thing about stain, it's very quick to dry. So once you have this, just put it aside to dry and work on whatever you're working on. All right, thanks for joining us. How to stain.